Okay, time for extra stuff. So
Yeah,
what happens if we
extra
go
stuff.
with shitty Axel?
You know what? I don't care what you guys say. Other Run Jessie is my favorite character.
What's your reasoning?
She's incapable of anything.
That means she could do no harm.
She's relatable. Whoa, is that...
Brian
That's what's-
Posehn.
Huh.
Yeah.
Also known as the worst character in the game.
He is tentatively the Kenny of,
I wish I got that reference.
Why did you laugh?
I don't think I think Kenny is a universal concept. You don't need to truly get it.
It is,
just
like...
get it.
I may not have actually ever
Oh, we
seen
get another
Kenny,
intro!
but...
Fuck you! No! We're 30 minutes in again, Snake!
No, but technically this is 2 minutes. This is just the other opening if you choose to go with Axel. There are two entirely different fucking intros to this episode. It's like there's some actual work in this.
I do admit I actually do like the music so far in this branch.
The only thing I can say about that is that Lawley agrees with you.
So, recently Jessica Jonesing aired, Eric.
Yes, it did.
How do you feel about Jessica Jones?
I'm 4 episodes in. I really like the intro. Everything else I prefer Daredevil, but I like the intro.
I think the intro is meh.
I've heard they've already announced a Punisher spin-off because apparently the guy was stealing the show in Daredevil Season 2. They say before Daredevil Season 2 has gone up. They just have that much faith in the fucking guy.
I mean, it's fucking Punisher.
Like, see, I'm honestly really surprised they hadn't announced a Punisher show yet.
Do all these belong to different
Oh my god, Griefers! It actually is!
Yeah. I actually hate it. I fucking hate it. Every time they say griefer, I get a little bit madder again, just like the faces. Because it's... I know this is gonna sound really stupid, because there's no weight in this story whatsoever, but the fact there's a town where just people blow each other up 24/7, doesn't that kind of remove any weight from any of this? Doesn't that just mean it's all pointless?
Wait, so they blow each other up? And
Yeah,
like...
they are all... Okay, so we're here to find the blowy-uppy guy. Well, he's the king of this town. They all aspire to blow him up so they can be the king of this town.
I know what this means.
Guys, remember when Minecraft griefing was the bee's knees?
No.
I do. I remember when we embarrassingly tried to do it at one point.
Well, we succeeded at doing it, though. There's that 150-minute video back in 2011 that was made.
I remember I was supposed to join in, but I was out of town and trying to connect through Starbucks Wi-Fi for it.
I mean, I wasn't even in the group yet, but I knew it was all downhill after that.
Whoa! Ding, ding, ding. Looks like that's
On it,
Whatever happened to that griefer group? What was it called? Evolution
Team
or
Avio.
something? What?
Hey there,
Avio,
new people.
Evolution,
You know where Magnus is?
Evolube.
All the griefers here in Boomtown.
Whatever happened to them?
You know.
I don't know if they're still around or not.
Why do you want to know so badly? Oh, no reason.
So this segment also gets their group of annoying characters.
yeah, but they hang around a lot less. Basically, it actually kind of makes a stupid sort of sense. It actually works in a kind of clever way. You choose to go and get the engineer, you get a bunch of puzzles. You choose to go and get the guy who creates explosions, you get a bunch of QTEs. There's some nice thematic bullshit sense in that.
I choose...
Classic video games.
I like... This town, I imagine, is basically just prison for all the griefers. Because there's no point in griefing this shit. You grief, like, all the impressive buildings, like in that engineer town we saw. They should be blowing that up. They're trapped here. It's like purgatory.
No, this is actually very apt to actual Minecraft griefing, because, like, so many things were developed to combat it. It just kind of became, you know, a non-issue. So this is perfectly apt because these are these assholes circle jerking in this one area, blowing up stuff no one cares about.
That's true, you're right.
Okay, so on the whole, whether or not this is a server or canon in some bullshit Minecraft universe, what's more depressing? That this is actually a server or this is the Minecraft universe?
Give me the ambulance!
Both.
Equally depressing.
I mean, who has time to build all these stuff if they're just constantly blowing stuff up?
Never mind that, it's more developed than the fucking redstone town where everyone builds shit. There's more houses.
No, you know what?
No.
These guys didn't build this shit. Like, it gets built, and people abandon it. Like, you know, they start a new server, go build a new town. And then these guys basically just come in and destroy the ruins. And it eventually just turns into nothing but dirt. And then plants and trees regrow, and then it can be developed again. It's part of the circle of life. These are the decomposers.
Yeah, kind of like, what was that town in season 1 of The Walking Dead?
Oh, the one in episode 4.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like, this town used to be full of people who had their lives, but now these creepers attack.
How did that TNT not knock you off the fucking vines? It was right next to you.
Stuck in my head once.
She's got iron grips.
Go away.
Also, Eric, you might have noticed something there. Axel tried to punch that wall and said, oh, this will take forever to punch through. So that means he lives in Minecraft world, but he doesn't have a pickaxe.
Of course not.
Or any sort of tools. And in the first episode, the main character was like, whoa, I finally got a stone sword.
Give it back.
This
So
world
yeah,
is just embarrassing.
it makes this stuff more impressive, though. Like, all this wood, they had to punch to get. Everyone sucks so hard at the game, these really are the elites, and that just makes it all the more depressing.
I would have preferred a Minecraft story about, you know, the bourgeoisie elite Minecraft players who have the stockpile on diamond, and then you got these fucking people squabbling amongst themselves underneath.
It would have been a lot of fun if it just focused on player mechanics and game mechanics, but instead we have the collectathon story, I guess.
Wouldn't it have been great if they just announced, oh, we're making Minecraft story mode, it's going to be a bit like a kid's movie, and then it was one big allegory for collectivization and social dynamics?
I mean, then it really would just be a Lego movie ripoff.
You're surrounded by griefers and they're gonna tear you apart.
Do I trust Axel?
Jesse,
Fuck
Not
it.
really, but
Just don't.
do it anyway.
Just don't lose it.
hey, don't worry about me. I got this.
Hey, I mean,
You just keep
He's already fucking up!
best comes to best, they will all find Axel, corner him, and beat him up in an alleyway, and then take it.
I love a good table turning. Excellent.
Don't you mean excellent?
I wanted to make that joke.
Snake was like slouched on his chair recording. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna make that joke.
See, I spared you.
Excellent.
No, it wouldn't have caused me pain, it would have caused you pain if I made it. That's the only reason to make fucking puns.
It reminds
We're
me. It reminds me of HFC era stuff. And Tom used to make a lot of puns in his shitty Let's Play commentaries, and Helldragon was really upset. To which point he made an article about it on his website blog thing, explaining what is a good pun and what isn't.
Good boy.
And I was like, I read it as like,
Does-
who gives shit? You're making video game Let's Plays.
You know, I suddenly don't want to make puns anymore.
The Hell Dragon has convinced you.
maybe it's
It was more the connection to Entom. Wait, which one of them made the article explaining what a good pun was? I didn't
Helldragon.
quite get... I'm ambivalent,
And
then.
then Tom was the one making puns.
I'm in physical pain right now. It all backfired.
In all fairness, probably the best joke HFC made was a pun and from FDA.
Let's get in there.
No, guys. If you want to see more Hellfire Comms content, don't go to Hellfire Comms. Forget about Hellfire Comms, watch Commentary Comms instead.
It's like Hellfire Comms, but we haven't sold out.
Our far more sporadic and infrequent upload schedule also means that we understand your needs to not be watching commentaries all the time. Your time is valuable, and we appreciate that.
Exactly, we're trying to be supportive so you can, like, do that homework you've been putting off, get a job,
Talk to your girlfriend,
Yeah.
get a girlfriend, or boyfriend, or a date friend.
Or both.
Or all three. And you know what? Once a month, we'll put something out, you can go, hey, that's cool, this fits my busy schedule.
I mean, you say get a boyfriend. That's really bad advice. Don't get boyfriends. The boys are bad news. You don't want boys.
We give people enough time between commentaries to take up neo-Nazism.
Basically. So, I don't support eugenics, but Eric is right. Just if we go, if people go ahead and had no boyfriends soon enough, there would be no chance for even to be boyfriends. It would just all be girlfriends, and that is fantastic news.
I'm glad that I am the best argument for eugenics.
Honestly, a lot of commentary comms as an argument for eugenics. The issue is we're also an example of why.
Who are you really? What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
I want answers.
Who are you working for?
Just give it to me straight.
We need the Magnus of legend. The one we've all read about.
I like Magnus. I actually do like Magnus. I like Magnus because he seems to dislike every other character, so I'm kind of on the same wavelength with the guy.
There's a huge monster eating up the entire world, and nothing can stop it. Magnus.
They just cut off the end of the line there if you look at the subtitles as
Yeah.
well, but who gives a fuck?
That's some SA2 shit.
Give me one reason for even
Oh, I wish there was more voice overlapping fuck-uppery in that. Honestly, the lips are out of sync anyway, so it might be fucking synced for the Japanese. We'll never fucking know.
You know what? Forget it. We'll just go get Eligard instead.
She has no idea how boring that would be.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let's not get too hasty. Just look at it from my perspective.
From my perspective, the builders are evil.
It's great how both the Star Wars trilogies have a perspective line that is equally as fucking stupid.
To show for it. Except in
What's the one in
Like
original
poetry.
trilogy?
In Return of the Jedi, near the start, Luke is hanging out with Yoda and Ghost Obi-Wan when Yoda's dying. And he's like, why didn't you tell me that my dad died? Instead, he became, like, Vader or something. And Obi-Wan is like, from a certain perspective, he did die.
See, he got that from Anakin. Like, that stuck with him, and he started to truly appreciate the ideas of perspectives and points of views and the impact they could have. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
This is one ugly outfit, though. What is he wearing?
challenging the king for his crown.
I think it's like some sort of ineffective paper-thin blast suit.
So long as I'm king, I can't leave.
Or as...
He
I
looks
don't know
like
what the fuck's
some
going
sort
on around
of,
his crotch.
like, steampunk fetishes.
He
but
looks-
They don't wear green.
He looks like a 60s Marvel villain's what he looks like.
No, not 60s, earlier than that. He looks like a freaking 30s or 40s comic book character.
Simply put,
And honestly, the only part I'm disagreeing with is Marvel. I think he looks more DC.
Yeah.
That's real. We're being really pedantic here on just the shitty costume design when really everything is shitty costume design.
He looks like the type of, like, old comic book character that would punch Nazis into throats and turn their Adam's
Nah,
apples
he
into
looks like a
applesauce.
villain. He looks like a villain.
I've beaten them dozens of times. And
I'm pretty sure if the Nazi regime was about, this guy would be in it for the science.
He would.
He'd love it. It'd be like, yeah, I mean, I don't really agree with the whole ideology shit, but I've got lots of test subjects and a lot of explosives.
Yeah, this is the type of guy that, like, Superman or Batman would break into a lab and, like, kick into a vat of acid.
That sounds awesome. Let's do
You know, we're talking about how he would join the Nazi party when I began this scene by talking about how he's the only character I like, so I'm not sure what that says about me.
Real life. What?
Was it a reference to real life what? I don't get it anymore. I'm fucking losing my marbles here.
Losing your marbles.
There wouldn't be marbles in the Minecraft world
they'd
as
be
well.
little,
They'd be
like,
really
blocks. You can't have spheres, you can't have polygons like that.
What's the Death Bowl?
bad. Oh, well, he kind of talked over all of it, so the only way he thinks he's allowed to leave is if he is no longer the king of Boomtown, so we're gonna beat him in the Death Bowl.
So we're the kings and can't leave.
Yeah, but it's a rigged game, because obviously we could never beat Magnus. He's one of the Order of the Stone.
Prepare to defend this title and crown.
So tiny. Welcome to the Death Bowl.
Why is there organised griefing? That's fucking stupid. Fuck you.
The grief off. Just, have you ever heard a more painful hyphenated word?
No, I haven't. That term causes me fucking grief.
Where were you when the griefers fucking sold out?
Just like Hellfire Console. See, that's why we didn't sell out like all the other griefers. We moved on to the pure open fields of hardcore deathmatch.
Okay, top 10
We're on
guys,
the
top
front
10
lines
video
of
gamers
griefing.
who sold out. Number 1, Hellfire Comms. What's number 2?
FTCR.
Number 3.
Brain scratch comms.
Number 4.
Commentary comms.
Wait, shit! What?
Sorry.
Command
Sorry,
and
we're number
commentary.
7. I don't know anymore. Optical comms.
Optical Comms.
I didn't follow this shit as... I wasn't in this whole community.
I know what sold out instantly as soon as it became a thing.
Oh, yeah, that was my fault.
Why are there
Oh, wait.
rules? It's
Hey,
fucking
Nuno, you're the
griefing.
editor on this. You're gonna have to...
Why would you mention that I would have to? Now the joke is out there. I was gonna my head.
Well,
Oh my god.
Technically, even though I was part of, like, our group...
Eric, shut up about.
You just said...
Stop saying it.
stop saying what?
Stop saying...
You motherfucker. What the fuck
Nice.
is this?
Well, you see, we've got to build our grief machines. God, this whole scene annoys me so much.
Your best friend thing.
It's kind of like the writers was like, hey, remember when there used to be like a lot of griefers and it used to be really popular and memey, and now here we are, fucking not
annoys me.
understanding
Whoa,
it.
whoa. Hold up. Ruben's here. What the fuck?
Yeah, he followed us. We took him to Boomtown because we care about his fucking safety.
But Ruben is in the other place. I assumed these were happening at the same time. How is Ruben...
No. This is
No,
this is
these are separate stories. This is my other playthrough.
the extra stuff run.
So what are the other two doing right now?
You should have watched episode 1, Eric. You wouldn't.
Okay, Eric, I'll just fill you in. At the end of the last episode, we got to choose, and in one run I went with what's-her-face to get Ellegaard, and in the other one I came here to get Magnus.
And the other two
You haven't
just
watched
sort
my-
of give up and stop trying to help.
No, they're at a
Not
castle.
other two, other one, because I'm always the main character.
Like they're like in
Ellegaard,
this-
like
if we're playing as the black girl
I
Jesse,
see.
there is no white guy Jesse.
you see, Eric, I play through these twice because I have nothing to do in my life.
This is like the longest like extra stuff run we've ever had, though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I know, it's all here. It's front-loaded as fuck, this episode.
They want to put it on a t-shirt.
This is probably the most effort Telltale has ever put in like 2 sides of the story, isn't it?
You know, I would have preferred if they actually used it fleshing out the other fucking character, depending on what you fucking do last episode, but I guess I'll take it.
Nobody messes with the
Fuck off. Fuck off, Boom Master. So, but he's decided that he can't lose. He's the Boom Master. So we're not gonna win rigged game. I'm so excited in this griefing tournament.
Luck sometimes visits the most unskilled of us, but it never lingers.
True. That's basically
Please
how
shoot
I
me
won
in the head.
Hardcore deathmatch.
Yeah. And think, these are the things that will see you defeated.
Magnus, crack the
I need to get that speech so I can use that in the next hardcore deathmatch.
I'm pretty sure it will just be you. Every time you mention story mode in the next hardcore deathmatch, it will just act as a stun on me, so I'll die even fucking faster and more tragically.
Wait, there's still some material in the chest.
Why do the chests
Thanks
look
for
so
waiting.
weird?
I don't know, they've given them like extra detail. I have no idea why. Like, they could have gotten away with just making them look shitty like rips, but they didn't. They made them look worse.
You put a fucking hole.
Another
What does it
thing,
matter? What does it matter if the stand is destroyed anyway? Shit floats.
another thing that's actually ripped off from Lego Movie is the way things are built. Like, it's really fast and sped
Right.
up.
But I mean, in all
Doesn't look
fairness,
good.
like that's how things actually build in Minecraft.
Not that fast.
It can be.
Okay, shouldn't the strategy at this point just be build over to their side and punch them in the fucking face?
It's true.
Well, when I remember watching griefing videos, it was usually just people like underground hiding from other people.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Like, see, that griefing went down when it became, like with Team AVO, when it started being more just being, you know, hacking, like, oh, just spawn a fuck ton of lava, or, like, delete all the ground. It was better when they were, like, burning down buildings and shit.
Yeah, when it was like people actually like in game doing
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, they used like
Like, you know,
like mods and
yeah,
stuff.
or, like, you
but-
couldn't use start fire, so they did shit by, like, building trails of wool from wooden houses to lava pits and shit. That was fun to watch.
I always enjoy videos like, you know, speed runs and stuff like that more when it's not breaking the game, when it's just, you know, you did it using the mechanics against itself. I probably phrase that wrong, but in Minecraft's like, what, you know, fire follows wall, so you fuck with that. You exploit what's in the game, you don't break it.
Totally played out.
Oh, fuck off. Every joke in this is played out and done before. You don't get to judge originality anymore.
I'm glad that this
I will
isn't-
shoot him in the face. Just shoot him in the face, fuck the TNT.
Nice.
He tried to murder you, he's not a hero, he's a dick.
He
Poof,
just explodes inventory everywhere.
Oh, he's still alive, motherfucker.
He's still alive!
Still alive!
Wouldn't this have made a great Shaggy Dog story? You just grieve so hard you kill the hero.
You mean Scrappy-Doo?
Yeah, I mean a Scrappy-Doo story. I mean that in the sense every character is as annoying as fucking Scrappy-Doo.
You know, people say Scrappy-Doo is annoying. You know, I agree, because I'm a sheep. But when I was little, I was never annoyed by Scrappy-Doo. I was never annoyed.
I never got why people consider him so annoying. Like, he's not my favorite character or anything. I don't particularly like him, but I don't get the hatred for him.
Yeah, I don't, like, it's a fucking... Who cares? Who are these, like, jaded old people who are watching Scooby-Doo in the fucking 60s through 90s? Who are, like, now, like, man, Scrappy-Doo... What the worst character?
Okay,
He was, you know, to many people he was their Vietnam.
What? No.
Scrappy was around during Vietnam, I think. I don't know, maybe he was
I know.
introduced a bit later, but...
Some people had to go to Vietnam, some people had to stay back and, you know, see Scrappy-Doo. He had it worse, really.
God, that's something I didn't think about.
People
Scooby-Doo
in-
premiered, like, during the Vietnam War.
You'll regret messing with Boomtown.
Go!
Why will you regret messing with Boomtown? He's just doing a better job than everyone else
Yeah,
is
they
doing.
should, like, worship this dude. He's what they strive for.
Oh, that should be it. Like, episode fucking 3, there's a cult from people from Boomtown worshipping the fucker.
There you go. See, we're better at writing this game than Telltale.